Miss Archer? Why, hello. He didn't even look up from the book he was reading. Is that book good? It's not the best I've read, but it's not horrible either. Stephanie Meyer, Twilight. It's probably not. So you like reading? I like a great many things. Are you okay? Why'd you ask? You seem quieter, almost sad. He finally looked at me. Is that how it looks? Quiet does not necessarily equate to sad. Just look at Mr. Wolf. Not gonna say anything. I'm keeping my mouth quiet. Also, what the fuck is wrong with his face? That is one weird CG. Basically, his nose is over here. So that means his mouth is far too across to the left because the edge of his mouth is, what, where his fucking nostril is. And then you've got like almost like a second mouth here. This is bizarre. Oh well. Should stop using that word bizarre. He's shy and you're not. Why is his space not working? Oh, there we go. It wanted me to see the CG, damn it. I suppose so. I prefer him looking like that. Do you know what cheers me up when I'm sad? A hand job? Food, that too. That too. I was going to say chocolate, but I guess it falls under food. I've been saving this bar, but you can have it. He let out a low chuckle. Miss Archer, if you've been saving it, then I'm not going to just take it. I can just... Please, it'll make you feel better. All right, thank you. Don't mention it. I just hope you feel better soon. Enough about me. I assume I'm not the reason you came to the library. No, I came for the Twilight series. If yes, I was looking for a book. Any particular book? Just something interesting. Maybe something with... The Count found me a really nice book to read and we both spent the rest of the day reading. Is it not going to tell me what book it was? Bastards, I want to know. Alright, Twilight, whatever. I think I could get used to this. I jumped to my feet the moment dinner was announced, causing the Count to let out another chuckle. Thank you. Why are you thanking me? I really enjoyed reading here with you. We didn't talk, but, you know, the company was nice, looking at you occasionally. I had very little to do with that. Well, I'm glad you aren't unhappy that I came here. You aren't, are you? Why would I be? It just seemed like you might wanted to be alone, and I... Oh, that. Don't worry, having you here was comforting. I definitely think it's something I could get used to, freak. Oh, for God's sake, I'm still in this stupid fucking onesie. I felt really optimistic when I woke up the next morning. Oh, no! I'm English, we don't do optimism. Everything's to be looked at with pessimism and everything is shit. Once you accept everything's shit, the world goes on faster. See, I'm English. This is what we're born and bred with, damn it. Optimism is bad. You don't wake up in the morning happy. You wake up in the morning begrudgingly. Feels like today's task is going to be a good one. I was still in a good mood when Eric began his announcement. Good morning. So, some people apparently take issue with not being able to skip the task without gaining points. Why would they think they get points for skipping? Yeah, that was my thought. What? Why on earth is that fair? Well, I cannot allow someone to get the same or more points from skipping than someone would actually get from actually completing a task. I've come up with a compromise. I can see Bandages fuming already. Whether you make use of it is up to you. People have complained about the clues being too strange, so today you'll have no clue. Instead, the terms of tasks will be plainly outlined. Head to your team's meeting room for instructions, that is all. I wonder whether it was one of us who complained to him. Odd. I wonder what's up with him. His speech deflated my spirits a bit, but I tried to shrug it off as I headed to the meeting room. Only Mr. Wolf was there when I arrived. Looks like this is the first task meeting. Good morning, Miss Archer. Good morning, Wolf Boy. The others seem to be taking their time. I know it's odd for Bandages. You'd think he'd be here on time. Count just maybe overslept or something. You can't imagine that. Yeah, any idea what today's task is going to be about? Not really. I mean, there was this guy here with instructions when I arrived, but he left. He said something about waiting until we were all here before returning. I guess he doesn't want to repeat himself. Guess so. Right, I'm here. Sorry I'm late, but we could start. Wait, where's Mr. Bandages? No clue. Maybe he overslept? He never oversleeps. Maybe. I suppose there's nothing we can do about it, but except wait. Really? That's your idea? Someone could go and wake him up? Right after I said that, he stumbled into the room. What, with ghastly around his head, apparently. Somehow I don't think that's necessary. Mr. Bandages, are you okay? Does he look okay? Fine. Oh god, he gave us the woman's answer. He said, fine, I'm scared. You look a little under the weather, and that's putting it nicely. I'm fine, now can we get this started? We have to wait for the instructions guide to come back. He swayed on his feet. Maybe you should take a seat. Or go back to bed? This game isn't more important than your... Cut it out, I can do this task, I'm fine. Your definition of fine seems different from mine. The Count is so classy he even decided to rhyme. Yes, I deliberately added another rhyme to the rhyme. Get over it. Mr. Bandages just glared at the Count. The man with the instructions chose that moment to return. Thank fuck. Now that everyone is here, we can get this task started. Please, everyone, take a seat. We all sat down, but Mr. Bandages kept glaring. Today's task is extra hard to make up for the chance to skip the game and still gain points. It's... Mr. Bandages jumped out of his seat and slammed his hands on the table. The what? I take it you didn't listen to this morning's announcement then. Eric added it in. Why would even... That's a stupid... Why would anyone even bother with the task? Actually, what kind of lame brain... Sit down and shut up. Yeah, you fucking show him, Count. You fucking show him. Fucking punch him. Fucking show him. Maybe not punching him. Why you... You look like you're on the verge of passing out and your little hissy fit isn't about to change anything, so for once just be quiet, honestly. You're giving me a headache. Mr. Bandages reluctantly lowered himself back onto his seat. The man with the instructions cleared his throat nervously before continuing. There is a way to skip the task, but I doubt anyone would try it. It's a luck-based game, and losing means you forfeit not only this task points, but yesterday's as well. There's only 1% chance of success. 1%? Who in their holy mind would take that on? 1%? Not even worth it. We'll save it now. We'll save it over that one. 1%. There's literally no point, and I'll do it. The hell you will. I'm not letting you throw away our chance to earn points. Mr. Bandages have a point. Maybe we should see what the task is like before you make a decision. Why did I even say anything? That annoyed me. That is so blatantly out of character with what's happened so far. Why? What did I... Fine. That's so bizarre. What? Why did Daybet say that? 1% chance of doing it and getting the points. And she was like, I'll do it. Is there anything that we've played our character so far that would suggest she'd randomly shout out that? Oh, that really annoys me. Because characters are now going to think different of you, and there's nothing you could have done about it, even though it was a stupid thing to do. The task requires the four of you to collect certain objects from around the mansion. That doesn't sound so bad. Estate. The whole estate. That is quite big. Yes, and the servants are not allowed to speak to you during this time. The task has a time limit of 1 hour, and the rooms the items are located in are booby-trapped. Someone pissed off Eric, didn't they? Is this task even possible to complete? Depending on where the items are, it might be possible, but it'd take a lot of work, and I'm not sure Mr. Bandages could... I'm fine, I can do this! That's what you say, but your body seems to disagree. I'm fully expecting him to just, like... We're gonna walk into a room, and he's just passed out somewhere. Not like it matters, I'm taking the luck game. But there's a 1% chance, are you sure you want to? While I'd love to say go for it, I have to acknowledge that the odds are against you. Trust me on this. Is that why we said something really dumb? It was because... We'll see. You can't be serious. This is preposterous. Be sensible. Sometimes being sensible isn't sensible. That doesn't even make any sense. Look, you're in no condition to go running around the estate, and what happens if you end up needing medical help because the exertion makes your condition worse? You can't win the game if you can't even play it. It's the MMO saying a dead PS does 0 DPS. Just saying. Did I say PS? Oh well, whatever. DPS. He turned to Wolfman and the Count. You guys can't let her... I actually think she has a valid point. Me too. I'd rather forfeit some points than risk your health. Looks like you've been outvoted. This is this democracy thing, which is completely going against him, isn't it? So you're really going with the luck game? Yes. Don't say I didn't warn you. I won't. He pulled out a small device from his coat and placed it on the table. Fuck, I accidentally skipped that one. This machine will generate a number from 1 to 100. If you guess the right number, your team will get 5 points. Okay. What's your number? 75. The man starts the device. I don't believe it! What happened? See for yourself. He pushed the device closer to us. It shows the number. Wow, that's amazing. It looks like we have our own Lady Luck. When she said she had a thing for luck, did she really just mean that she likes cheating? That she had some prior information? Because if it's not that, I'll be sort of surprised. So we get 5 points now? Yes, today's task is over for your team. I'll just be leaving now. The man gathered up his things and left. For a moment, we all just sat there stunned. Then the Count broke the silence. So how did you get sick anyway? I took a swim in a lake. Why would you... You fell in, didn't you? You probably should go back to bed now that the task is done. Stay away from swimming until the game is over. Get lots of fluids and plenty of rest. Yeah, I'm going. All being around you guys is adding to my headache. A thank you would have been nice, just saying. Oh, that suspense has made me hungry. Me too. Hey, wait, we didn't get breakfast. You're right. You could probably ask one of the staff to provide something or just get something from the pantry. Oh, the pantry? We're not a peasant, thank you very much. Sounds good. Where's the pantry? Oh, god damn it. It's my middle class nose to stick in. I'll just show you. Again, a very odd background. Mr. Wolf and I followed the Count through the hallways until we arrived at a large set of double doors. The kitchen is through these doors. Even as he said it, he was already pushing one of them open. He went to the nearest of the serving staff, so hang on. We're honestly not going to address how he gets the right number 1 out of 100. We're just going to let that be luck, are we? Whatever. Could you see to it that Mr. Bandages has breakfast sent up to his room? He seems to be unwell. The servant nodded and said about putting the breakfast tray together. I think calling him a server is rather understating his position. That's a waiter for English people, or normal people. Right, now that that's settled, is there anything you two still need before I leave? Oh, you are going to the library? I'd like directions. I am actually not. With this scavenger hunt going on, people will be traipsing through it for a while, so it's not the best place to read right now. Oh. I am going into town, though, if you want to come. I thought we weren't allowed to. Famous bakery! I take it you want to go to the famous bakery, then? Ah, yes, I want to savour their delicious pastries again. Still haven't recognised who each other are, have you? Whatever. They are delicious. Who knows when I'll get another chance with the way Eric's been so moody lately. We might not even get another rest day. The Count suddenly laughed. Eric has been acting strange. Pity he doesn't have someone like you to set him straight. Will the servants really let us off the grounds, though? I mean, he's so moody. They might not want us to. You'll find that I'm the master negotiator. Now we just need to find someone to take us. He walked out of the kitchen and I said a hasty goodbye to Mr. Wolf before following. When I reached him, he was already talking to one of the servants. To town. So I really don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Master Valdemar was very... It's all right, James. Master Valdemar has given his permission for the two of them to leave the grounds. Where did he come from? Wait, how did he... Is Eric really watching our every move? Creepy. I'll see to it right away then, sir. Please follow me. Hang on a minute, so we could have just lied. If that's how quickly he believes it, we could just go, oh yes, and he also told you to give us a blowjob on the way there and I'm to drive. Like, we can say anything and the butler's like, oh okay, that's fine. Where did the butler go? Come along, Miss Archer. If you get too far behind, you might get lost. Alright. So he knows who I am, so that's fine. It's just me who is being an idiot. I followed the Count and the young man through many corridors until we reached one of the underground parking bays. We got into the car and after a near silent drive, arrived in town. You're being very quiet. Oh, I'm just thinking. About? Eric. Oh, I hear he's very popular with the ladies, but doesn't date any of the women during the game. If you're looking for romance from him, you're probably out of luck. What? No, that's not what I... Doesn't it bother you? That women like him? No, that he seems to know our every move. Ah. Does he have cameras everywhere? Does he watch us sleep or shower? If he does, I'm going to find him and beat him up. I don't think... I may be small, but I pack a mean punch. I'll show him that you don't... I'm not debating your physical abilities, but I don't think it's like that. Then what is it like? Well, He needs to know what's going on in the estate to ensure... That doesn't mean he's not doing other things with the tapes. He could be perving on them right now. I mean, it's not like we've seen him at all since that roof thing, and who knows what he's been... Everyone is entitled to their personal privacy, and as such, certain areas, like en-suites, are not under surveillance. As for the other areas, the people that attend this function trust Eric enough to know that he will provide them with entertainment and rest, and that nothing he finds during this event will find its way into the hands of the media or be in any way misappropriated. Why else would they come back year after year? Free food? He let out a low chuckle. I think you'd be the only one who'd come back for that. Well, you and Mr. Wolf. The food's great, but I guess it won't be the only reason I'll come back. Oh, what a terrible line. Terrible line. 0 out of 10 IGN. Terrible line.